Lifeline opens with you receiving a plea for help from a crash-landed astronaut named Taylor. It's important to note that this is a phone game because the story unravels in real time with Taylor periodically sending you messages asking for survival advice. These exchanges have the pace and, more importantly, the feeling of a text message conversation, which creates a sense of urgency for the character. It also helps that Taylor is funny, extremely likable, and that the game never stoops to obnoxious text tropes like abbreviations and typos to convey its tone. Structurally, Lifeline isn't any different from a choose-your-own-adventure novel. The game, however, completely sidesteps the negative stigma associated with this kind of narrative by using the medium of smart devices to frame the context and content of the story. It's well done and it's innovative. Marshall McLuhan would be proud. Calling Get Out of Hell a standalone expansion pack for Saints Row 4 does a major disservice to two things: Saints Row 4 and expansion packs. Clearly it's a game for superfans of the series, something I was blissfully ignorant that I was up to this point, but outside of 2, maybe 3 cutscenes, there is very little here that evokes the spirit of parts 3 or 4. Everything from its piddling amount of cutscenes to its go here and shoot at targets gameplay loop is shallow. What it does nail is a very pure sense of abnegation. At its core, Get Out of Hell is a vehicle for more of Saints Row 4's running and jumping. For all intents and purposes, it's a crummy quest log to keep you playing. It's very much a game to play while you're listening to podcasts, and I'm dead serious about all my criticism, but I still thoroughly enjoyed turning off my brain and continuing to run some superhero errands. Assembling patterns is an unrequited love. You are no richer for being a zen master of matching colors or shapes. Gosh, is it ever satisfying to play with these things though. There's no beating around the bush. Puzzle & Dragons is, at its core, a slightly more involved match 3 game. Here, the biggest change to the formula is that a single puzzle piece can be moved freely around the grid, bumping each other piece it touches behind it, until a short timer runs out. It doesn't have that magic one-handed simplicity of something like Threes, but as far as addictive distractions go, it's among the best of recent years. This first 3DS outing is made up of 2 different titles, Puzzle & Dragon Z and Puzzle & Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition. The Mario version gets you in and out of games quickly, while Z drops you into a hub town that's eerily similar to a Pokemon village. Each game is chocked full of RPG tropes in an earnest attempt to keep a very simplistic gameplay loop from getting stale. But let's face it, if this whole genre isn't something that you routinely engage with, it's going to last you about as long as any other Match 3 game does. So here's the rub. Puzzle & Dragons is awesome, I'm loving it, and if you think you could be in the mood for a full-fledged game from this genre with a Nintendo fit and finish, play this one. I'm already excited for you because it's just so much fun, but any day now, I'm gonna completely forget that Puzzle & Dragons exists, and when another sequel inevitably gets rolled out for the 3DS or beyond, I'm probably gonna call it old hat and roll my eyes at its existence. Even the very best, historic examples of these games, like Solitaire or honest-to-God cardboard puzzle sets, aren't enriching experiences, they're pastimes and diversions. So just what are you waiting for? Go match some brightly colored circles together, quick! Hey everybody, I hope you all enjoyed. Just wanted to pop in here and let you all know that there's going to be a 2-week content hiatus while we all recharge for the summer. But do not fret, we have a large, long-form Minish Cap essay ready to go for the week after that. So, merry summer, enjoy yourselves, bye-bye, and keep talking about games, they're the best.